Just got the head and barrel back from the Vapour blasters, and I've slid the barrel on to the engine. Looks absolutely brilliant. You consider that was all sprayed black, partly by me I must admit, but it's come up really well. Very pleased with that. So the next step is, I'm just going to show the inlet there. That's come up really well. So the next step is to deal with that, deal with the rocker, which I'm going to send off. But I noticed once I stripped it down that the camshaft, one of the journals on the camshaft, was showing signs of wear. I don't know if I can. There's a certain amount of play on the end of the camshaft there. So I spoke to a couple of places that did camshaft repairs, and they both said the same thing, that it is possible, let's take the camshaft out, it is possible to, just want to get that in focus, to turn the end down, this bit here, to turn it down, try and get that into focus, so that you could actually make like a collar to go on there, which is then the right size to fit into the head. These should be roughly 19 or just under 20 mil. It's something like 19.975 with a wear limit of 19.9. This one is 19.6, so hence that little bit of play. And it's below, so according to the manual, it is below, you know, spec. It's below the wear limit. So seeing as I've got it in this sort of, you know, stripped down state, I might as well, while I'm waiting for that rocker to be done, I might as well have a look at that and see if I can sort that out. So I've spoken to a couple of people. Spoke to the engineering company that did the Vapour blasting. Used them before. They're very trustworthy. And went through it with him about this business of putting a collar on, and he said yeah, that's what they would do as well. And I said, is it as simple as it sounds? And he said, well, if you've got access to a lathe and you know what you're doing, then yeah. So I've made a couple of collars up of the right OD. One slightly thicker wall than the other. This is obviously, that's the thinner wall. He said go for the thicker wall. The material has to be good, you know, good quality material, but it's not critical. This is stainless steel. It's hard stainless steel. So it is literally a case of turning down the end of the camshaft, turn that bit down, so that it's an interference fit with the collar. Now the only thing is, the thicker the collar, the more material I'm going to have to turn off. But there's quite a bit there, so I think I'll be all right. So that's going to be my next step once I get on the lathe, is to put that in the chuck. I've ordered a running centre, so it'll locate in the end there, so it'll keep it nice and steady, and then very gently just turn off some of the material on the end there, so that it's a nice interference fit with my collar. I could heat it up to expand it, and so it'll drop on, and it'll be nice and tight, and then that should bring it up to the right spec. It should bring it up to the right size, 19.7, something like that. Because there is a bit of wear, probably, you know, in this bit here. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. The next step before it all goes back together. I figured, well, if I've got it down this far, winter's coming. I'm not going to be using it, you know, until the spring. I wanted to take it back to the silver colour because it was black, and then I can take my time and get that engine back in, ready for the spring. There's the XL500 tucked away for the winter. So yeah, same engine. But yeah, that's what that black. That is what this XR looked like as well. Because the later XRs with the monoshock, the ProLink ones, they were a black engine anyway, and that was originally the look I was after. But changed my mind and wanted to go back to a more original looking silver or natural aluminium colour. So I'll keep you posted.